Well, hello. Welcome to a breakdown and review for Stargirl. And I think you all already know this, but oh my god, this episode was incredible. So, let's begin. This episode starts with a flashback of 3 minutes ago, and then we have Bowen's son who smashed his classmate's head for calling him names, and I'm not sure if Anya Bowen is dead because I heard there were extra scenes which were cut off of Stargirl, so maybe she is still alive. Then we had Pat trying to punch Courtney, and from this second onwards, it was a crazy roller coaster ride. I mean, we had Courtney saying this.
It's Courtney! Your daughter! Ever since we came to Blue Valley, you've been there for me. Every time I needed you. I need you now, Pat. I really, really need you.
And it was an awe moment. I mean, he managed to break through the brainwaves. The ISM members, on the other hand, had earpieces to resist it. And then we had Chuck hacking into the gamblers' bank accounts and donating all of his money to charity, which I found funny. Then we had the new JSA versus the old JSA. It was fantastic. The whole fight scene had cinematic vibes. Cindy escaped and killed her own father. I was not expecting him to die so soon. I mean, I thought he would play a bigger role this episode. And then we had the gambler unlocking Grundy, and I was impressed. He was comic book accurate. I did not expect this. Like, hats off to the CGI team. Then we had a few of the heroes who were happy to be killing. I mean, I was surprised when I saw Pat was ready to smash Icicle into pieces. Because heroes are usually against the whole killing thing. Stargirl and Wildcat started going after Brainwave. And then Cindy attacks Stargirl. And at this point, Brainwave leaves its seed to help kill the kids. And then we see Henry alive and pretending to be a Dragon King's drone, but Yolanda knew it wasn't Henry, but it was his dad, so she cut his throat, which may be an indication of her going dark for season 2. Comment down below your thoughts on this. Then it proceeds with Grundy versus Stripe, where Grundy is ripping Pat apart into pieces. Then we had our man, Rick, come in and take his anger out on Grundy for killing his parents. But then he didn't kill Grundy, which to me was a bit of a disappointment because the whole time his mind was on killing Grundy, but then all of a sudden he stopped, and I get it. He did come across scared and didn't want to kill someone who was not putting up a fight, and deep down inside he is not like that, but Grundy was afraid of him. I would not be surprised if he starts following Rick, trying to earn his approval now. Also, he was lucky enough that Rick's timer was gone out, and Rick was nothing but a human who couldn't defeat Grundy. Even while being injured, Grundy could have easily taken Rick out. Back on the field, Stargirl destroys the machine and everyone regains control of themselves again. The gambler deletes all the evidence of the plan. At this exact moment, we see Icicle find Beth, and he doesn't kill her, but he does destroy the goggles, which to me seemed a bit out of character for him because he did kill Joey, so why did he not kill Beth? I get Barbara was there and he has a crush on her, but he had already decided to let Barbara die. So to me, it didn't make any sense. Then we had Icicle bring Barbara at the top of the room and convince her what he is doing is right with his villain speech. Pat arrives with Stargirl to defeat him, and this line,
I'm here to protect my wife.
With what, exactly?
Our daughter.
It all came full circle, and just as Icicle was about to free Stargirl, Mike comes in and shatters him into pieces. And then says this.
Does this mean I get to be in the JSA?
I love this kid. Then we had Dustin, who said he was going to find his horse and the other soldiers of victory, and we might see them in the second season, not quite sure. Then we get to see the Shade, who is going to be a huge part for season 2, and what he is saying is that I told you so, because he did tell them that it was a dumb plan. He is like good and evil at the same time, so that would be interesting to see in season 2, like how does it all play out. Then we see Cindy, who finds the black diamond. I did not expect this. This diamond is a heart of darkness, and it can possess anyone who comes into contact with it, and he has been defeated by Starman before. And at the end, we have a lovely Christmas scene where Courtney gives Pat a gift which she was supposed to give to her dad, but now she gives it to Pat because now he is her dad. And then Pat and her decide to fly off. It was a nice way to end it. Then we have the mid-credit scene, where I thought we were seeing Courtney's dad going to meet Starman, but it turned out to be Starman looking for Pat. I mean, what? Where are they going with this? Is this really Starman? Because we did see him die. And if he didn't die, why would he fake his own death? And why didn't he tell anyone? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this and I'm excited. I loved it. I enjoyed all of it, but I do have a lot of questions. Like, what happened to Sportsmaster, Tigress and Grandi? Where did they go? We didn't get an answer. Comment down below your thoughts for season 2. Thanks for watching. Until next time.